I'm wearing it. You better know it. Respect and know. Hey, family. I know it's been a minute. I pray all is well with you. I'm always doing a end of the year video. Okay, I'm not gonna say for my viewers, but for my soul family. Okay, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Actually, I do have a lot to say. Okay, but I'm not gonna make this video that long. It really doesn't take all that, to be honest with you. Oh boy. You know, I'm sure for many of you, you can relate to this. Even though you know that your needs are met, you're blessed. Around this time during the holidays, many people are feeling some type of way because, they're thinking about that loved one that's no longer around. And I, for myself, don't see the holidays like I used to when I was younger, as a young adult. Um, Especially when you come into the knowledge of, these so-called holidays are just really like pagan, man-made holidays. You don't really see it the same, but still you think about those loved ones that's no longer around. Um, you still would like for them to be around during this time, And so I want to send out love and light to many of you who are feeling some type of way. You might be feeling depressed around this time. Um, you're just feeling some type of way. I get it, but in the midst of me thinking about my loved one who's no longer around, I still wake up in a state of gratitude, thanking the Most High God for another day. Just saying thank you, just because. And I know it's not easy to do so, but it is a good practice to pay homage to Source, okay? Because we're all still here for a reason, and everybody has a purpose. But it is for you to find out what that is for you, okay? There's something that each of you hold within you that can really bring joy to others, that can really heal others, that can really comfort others. Everybody brings something to the table. Okay? I just want to say that. The sun is in my eye. But I'm glad it's out, okay? It's in my eye, but I'm glad it's out. It seems like every time it's like a clear day with no clouds, I'm seeing those so-called planes up there, pushing out that poison into the sky, and then the next day it ends up being cloudy. But you know what? It doesn't stop anything, because when you see things for what it is, family, you have a sun within you, but it is for you to find that for yourself. Sometimes when it's real cloudy outside, how you can feel some type of way. It can make some of you might start feeling depressed, or you might not be in the best of mood compared to had it been sunny outside. No, know that I do understand, how you can feel some type of way when it's cloudy. But see, it's also for many of you to see things for what it is. You have a sun inside of you, and it's there. You have to seek it. You have to learn to expand your light on the inside. That's a jewel within all of us. It's a rare pearl, and it is for you to seek it. Okay? Seek it more than trying to seek riches out here, because at the end of the day, it's you trying to find you. You're trying to tap into the higher core of yourself, okay? The highest version of yourself spiritually. And when you open up, wow, That universe been waiting there all along, okay? It's a process, but, you know, the divine knows when you're ready. The divine knows when you're ready. And I feel like for the most part, it's a season for everybody, okay? Many people are so caught up in the illusion out here, and it's, to them, it's comfort, it's safety. Anything outside of that, they shun from it because it's the unknown, and I get it. Lord knows I get it. But I was always led to people on my spiritual path. I was always led to people that was speaking about topics. A lot of it I can relate to, and a lot of it was going over my head. I kid you not. But I kept watching. I just had this strong desire to watch them, and I was learning a lot. And then a lot of those pieces start to fit. Eventually, they would start to fit, and it would make sense to me. Like now, oh my goodness. A lot of these people, I'm not going to call them teachers. How do they say each one teach one? I guess I will call them teachers. My spiritual brothers and sisters along my spiritual life path that, you know, I was led to. Just the words that came out of their mouth, period, I learned a lot. So I will call them my spiritual teachers, okay? Like I said, each one teach one. There's a lot that many of you can bring to the table, but many of you like to stay behind the scenes. You don't want to be out here, you know, putting yourself on blast, if you know what I mean, in the public eye, because you can experience, you know, attacks out here. You know, many people don't know how to handle these attacks. I didn't at first, but by and by, I learned how to handle it. I know it's not physical, it's spiritual. Everything starts within. So, you know, pretty much once you clean your inside up and you get in your heart space, that alone will raise your vibration. You know, you don't have to worry about people that may be envious of you, that don't like you, that may not understand you, but whatever the case may be, you won't have to worry about experiencing psychic attacks out here because you are covered. It's like those dots and arrows of people's words with just energy, but when they're coming at you, they bounce off. I want to tell y'all about, I've had like several dreams last night that I remember, and I thank the Most High God for it, but I feel the need to share one of them. Actually, the dream was, to me, very, very silly, but there was a message, okay? There was a message that I got out of it, okay? Well, let me say this real quick. I had started a TikTok account, right? I want to say this first, and then my dreamer will probably make more sense to you. I had started a TikTok account, and I only started just pretty much trying to bring awareness to my other backup YouTube channel, let people know what I do, and also trying to bring awareness to the cases when it comes to the missing, as well as crime cases that I've been working on. Anyway, let's say you're putting yourself out there. That's the point I'm trying to make. And you have all kind of people watching you. And on TikTok, you can get views just like this. You can get views faster. Hold on. You can get views faster than you normally would here on YouTube. Okay, let me just say that. You can get views real faster. Like less than an hour, you might have over 1,000 views. I mean, it's crazy on TikTok. But anyway, trying to make a point here. So when as I've been posting like certain, you know, still pictures of readings that I've done when it comes to the missing, right? There would be people that would view my page. I'm gonna call it a page. They would view my page, and I would have some that are following me, and some that were liking, you know, my posts and my like still image posts when it comes to the missing, as well as videos. Well, one person that's very, very well known, I seen them before on I'm trying to watch what I say because I don't want to reveal who the person is, okay? But they're very well known. They're pretty much like, well, I'm just going to say they're very well known. I'm just going to say that, okay? And they have a lot of followers, but they had hit me up on my TikTok. And I didn't know that they were spirit. Well, I guess I can say that I sit like this. Uh, Give me a minute, family. I'm just trying to watch what I say. They're sort of like a nutritionist. I just say that part, like a nutritionist. Um, from the perspective of trying to help people when it comes to eating natural foods. Okay, as far as healing yourself, that's all I'm going to say. But I didn't know that they too was operating and giving out readings. Okay, and if you look at my platform on there on my page, you can see that I do readings, right? That I am too, spiritually gifted. So they hit me up, inbox me, and they were like, it's something about your name. I'll just led to your page to give you a reading, and they were asking me for my actual name, okay? Because on there, I'm just going by current at dot readings. It's really butterfly, but the emoji is not showing, so it's a dot. So on TikTok, I go by current awaken dot readings, okay? But he wanted to know my full name and my birthday because he wanted to give me a reading, right? He said he just felt led by God, to share something with me, and I'm like, okay, is that what you want to do? I appreciate you, asking if my consent. And I'm like, but then I thought to myself, I'm like, hold up. Why does he have to have my full name? Why does he have to have my birthday just to give me a reading? And then it hit me, you know what? Everybody's different when it comes to how they go by doing their readings, okay? Now, me, I don't need your name. I don't need your birthday. This comes with my gift because I am a intuitive energy reader, and really I am that I am, okay? I really don't like to put labels on it, but I could understand why does he had to have my name and my birthday. And I know a lot of people, that deals with like astrology and all of that. You can retrieve information about a person, okay? I'm not really into all of that. My gifts, I just tap inwardly because whatever you need to know is inside of you. And me being connected to my higher self, I just know things. And so I said, you know what? I can't compare myself to him. That's just how he goes about it. But I'm not going to give him my full name, okay? And I sure hell ain't going to tell him. I'm sure I'm not going to give him my birthday. Because to me, it don't take all of that. But obviously, that's the way he works. And I let him know on that public platform, I'm not going to give you my full name, nor am I going to give you my birthday. But I told him, I said, but I am a Leo, and I go by Corinne. To me, that's the only information that he really, really needs. But like I said, I really don't know how he go by doing things. So make a long story short, things were coming to me about him, okay? Things were coming to me about him, and I don't even know him, but we all God's children. And maybe I shouldn't have, but as things were coming to me, when I was communicating with him, I would let him know where I appreciate it. But if you want to, give me a reading, whatever, fine. See what you had to say. I said, but there are things that I want you to know that I'm picking up about you. Because, see, my gift protects me, family, and your gift also protects you, but you have to use it, okay? You have to use it. And so I was telling him things about him. I probably said 5 things, okay, that he know I would not have known. And do you know, he got quiet on me. He got quiet on me, and he never did try to reach back out at me wanting my birthday nor any other additional information from me. The point I'm trying to make is I couldn't understand why would he want to know information on me when he know I can tap in myself and get this information about myself. It's not like I'm not led by the Spirit to get my own, as far as my own guidance daily. I can tap in within myself and get these answers. And then right after he hit me up, I probably say less than an hour, a woman had hit me up, and she's spiritual too. And Cause she was like one of my videos, and then when I checked her page, I see also she does readings. Do you know she too hit me up talking about she was led, by the Spirit, by God, to give me a message, but she too wanted my name. She too wanted my, birthday and all of that. And I'm like, hold up, this two in a row. I said, this two in a row. What's up with this? I said, I don't go around like offering people readings on TikTok, my page speaks for itself. I'm just trying to bring awareness when it comes to the missing. But anyway, so I let the sister know, thank you, but no thank you. Maybe in the future, I'll probably let you do one on me, but no thank you. And I said, I am too, spiritually gifted like you. And I said, whatever answers that I need to know, I can get them for myself, by going within myself. And I said, now, and a lot of times I do this because I like to get an idea of the person's mindset. Because it's one thing that you want something from me, but why can I too return the favor? You get it? So she didn't want no kind of reading from me. But I told her, I said, well, I said, there's some things that coming to me about you, and I already knew. Because I always do fast check on people anyway ahead of time to get an idea what I'm looking at. But I wanted to share some things with her, and she was like, "Oh no, 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 I'm not soliciting any readings from anybody, and there's just something I wanted to share with you." Well, obviously, she could have just shared it, right? So I thanked her kindly and let her know, nah, that's all right. I'm good over here, which I am good. I'm good over here. So the point I'm trying to make is sometimes you can rub people the wrong way, and they can use their gift in a negative way. They can use their gift in a negative way to retaliate, okay? So, for some reason, I just had this need to put on the whole armor of God, okay? After that reaction, which I did, and I'm always doing Psalm 91, and doing my spiritual work, okay? And then last night, and actually this had happened like I probably say 2 days ago, okay? And then last night I had a dream that I was with my daughter. Let me see, I had several dreams last night. I'm trying to see which one. Okay, I was with my daughter, and there were some people on her father's side of the family. She was with them. She was out and about with them, and then she came back home. They brought her back home, right? And to me, the dream was so silly, but it's the end part of the dream that made a lot of sense to me. And they were thanking me for, being a good mom to her, and, for taking care of her. It was just weird, how eerie the dream was going. And they had offered me something. And I opened it up, right? It was like a gift. I opened it up, right? And it was a I think about like a bulletproof vest. That's what it looked like, some kind of vest, right? I'm like, what they give me this for? What they give me this bulletproof vest for? And as soon as I was thinking that, a voice inside of me saying, you are covered, you are protected, your your shield of protection is around you. It's like my inner man was giving me confirmation that there are those that are trying to throw dots at me, meaning when I talk about dots, like arrow dots, I think about people's words. A lot of times people try to curse you with their words, okay? So they were trying to throw like negative dots at me, but the spirit was letting me know that it's bouncing off. Because see, for one thing, you're in your heart space and your vibration is up here. Don't be so consumed about what people think about you, because no harm should come to your dwelling place. And the whole time I was thinking to myself, I hope I didn't piss that sister off, because I didn't mean no harm, but I was just letting her know I don't need her assistance, because that way she can find out about myself, I too can tap in. That's all. And that's no difference than me wanting to offer a reading to somebody and they turn me down nicely. I would get it. I mean, that would make sense to me. I would get it. They just let me know that that person is spiritually gifted, and they're just letting me know that they don't need my service. That's how I would look at it. But I wouldn't feel offended about it. And like I said, just because a person is gifted, some people have not mastered their emotions. They have not mastered respect and no. Okay, they have not mastered this. And a person like that can be very controlling, domineering, um, and a person that doesn't respect the no can cross boundaries, if you know what I mean. Um, and don't let them have like a mental imbalance, that adds on to it, and plus security, insecurities and all of that can add on to it. And before you know it, they're feeling some type of way. Now, I'm not saying it's coming from her, but all I know was I felt the need to make sure that my shield of protection was around me. And when you do this, you have to make sure you're right on the inside. You got to make sure that you're in your heart space. You got to make sure you're vibing high, okay? So that way, when a person's trying to go low, you don't go lower, you go higher, okay? You go higher. So with that being said, whether it came from him or it came from her, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody felt some type of way when they watched one of my videos and they could have cursed me with their mouth. But little do they know, the fact that I don't receive it and it bounced off, that boomerang's going to go right back to them because they're already low vibrational. So they're going to get it double time. But try to stay out of your own way, family. When you know people are, low vibrational, we know they are low vibrational and they have issues and they may try to curse you with their words. Try not to go tit for tat, okay? Because you could end up hurting yourself. Because you know where you are, you're at a good place. You're high vibrational. But what they do, they're trying to lower you down to their level. So try to stay mindful of that. Also, what's in my spirit to talk about when many of you are driving on the road, and this is going to happen to many of you. I mean, this is a holiday. People be drinking. They're doing other substance right now. You're driving on the highway, right? Not only remember the word respect and know, okay, when you encounter somebody, let me just say this, they need to respect and know when it comes to you. But if a person pulls in front of you, do your best not to overreact and want to retaliate or think negative about them. The way I see it, not only is rejection one is protection, okay, not only is rejection one protection, but also things happen in mysterious ways and you don't know why they happen the way they do. But see, there are angels amongst us and God can use anybody, even your so-called enemies. So when people pull up in front of you while you're driving, your first reaction is you're pissed off and you're feeling disrespected. But try to see it from another perspective. Try to see it as, this is God's way of protecting you because you can't see down the road. You don't know the traps of the enemy as far as getting inside people who are already low vibrational. You don't know what's down the road as far as some unknown accident that was planned for you, that was meant for you, but God used somebody to get in front of you. You get what I'm going with this? The point I'm trying to make is try to see things from a place of gratitude and a blessing in spite of. Yeah, you didn't like that person getting in front of you, but look at it as though that person was your angel. They're trying to shield you. They're trying to protect you because you never know, that person that was driving in front of you could have easily just stopped and you could have ran right into them. Or they could have made an unsafe move, and the fact that you just happen to be behind them, you would got some of the impact of that wreckage, if you know what I mean. So everything is not really like, I'm being attacked out here. A lot of time angels are in disguise, and sometimes it's not meant for us to see it for what it is, okay? A lot of times, it can be people that you would not expect that can block you, okay? Because you're feeling blocked when somebody gets in front of you. They can block you, and the fact that they block you, they're really protecting you, but you can't see it. And even in their mind, they may not be thinking, I'm trying to protect you, but for some reason, they were led to get in front of you for a reason, okay? So that's for somebody. Because when we sit up here and get mad and we overreact, we're doing the opposite, and we're also hindering ourselves. We're lowering our vibration. We're getting mad, and that's not serving us at all, okay? And I truly feel like That's not the will of God, but you to lower your lower your vibration. Because see, what happened is, even if you did not encounter a wreck, you lower your vibration due to what has happened because you can't see for what it is, and you end up being spiritually attacked. And that could be another way of the enemy getting to you. I mean, look how you reacted to the situation, and instead of praising the Most High God, you know, that person got in front of you. You know, if anything, when that negative emotion arises up in you, you can say, Lord, I tell you, ooh, I'm feeling some type of way now. That person got in front of me, but you know what? I know that you see down the road ahead of me, and obviously it's meant to be. So I praise you and I thank you for your hedge of protection for covering me. You know, we gotta learn how to think like that. Try to take that negative and start seeing it as a positive. And that sister and that so-called, brother that reached out to me, I'm sure they meant well. I'm sure they meant well. But see, at the end of the day, people don't like to be read. Okay, they don't like to be read. And especially if you are considered as a private person, because with that woman, even though she was trying to help me, okay, she has some issues herself. Let me just say that she has some issues herself, and but that's okay. Who don't have issues? Sometimes when you're trying to help others, you get your mind off of your own problems, and that's how I was looking at it. She's still trying to do a service. She saw a sister that she wanted to help. I'm not going to say that negative energy came from her, but somewhere, okay, whether it's on TikTok or my YouTube channel, I definitely had somebody feel some type of way about me, but I can't control what people think about me, okay? All I can do is just be I am that I am. We let Source God deal with people, and they will be dealt with, okay? Especially if they're very low vibrational. They're hurting themselves. And when you go to sleep, pay attention to your dreams because they're really trying to tell you something is up. So heed it. Make sure you put on that whole armor of God. Make sure you visualize white light around you, and you know your vibration is high. Okay, make sure your vibration is high. So those arrows that people are throwing at you with their words, they're going to bounce off. Little do they know, it's coming right back at them. It's going to say boop, and it's going to go right back towards them. So like I said, they really hurt themselves. But if they know that you're low vibrational, oh, they got you. In some form of fashion, they got you. You might start having nightmares, dreams, and, spiritual attacks and all of this. So just keep your vibration high. Like I know in the past, we will always react to a situation. When somebody negative to us, we always tit for tat. But see, your greatest weapon is to stay high, keep the vibration high, and stay in your heart space. That's your greatest weapon. Because you're dealing with them spiritually, and your spiritual team will step in and do the rest of the work, if you know what I mean, okay? But you must keep your vibration high, family, okay? No tit for tat, okay? No tit for tat, and that's for somebody. But yeah, my spiritual team just letting me know that I was covered, and no need to worry, okay? My spiritual armor was around me. And so that's what that gift was that my daughter, father's side of the family was giving me. They was like, thank you for being such a good mom, for taking care of her, for protecting her, and we want to gift you with this. And that's what it was. It was some kind of shield of protection. So it was just, like I said, weird, but it's the message, okay? It's the message that we need to really heed when it comes to these so-called dreams, okay? So I love you guys. That's all I want to say. And just know somebody cares. And I'm sending you all much love and light your way. And yeah, continuously to fight the good fight and put the work in, the spiritual work. Okay? Put the spiritual work in. It's so important. Okay? Peace. And until next year, bye.